Hello everyone, it's your host, your friend, your boy, Jet Black the one and only, here with another exciting live stream. And in this video, I'm going to be talking about April 30th, 2019. We did Dueling Nexus on the fan pool. I created Vanilla Mach 4. It's a brand new Yu-Gi-Oh deck where I essentially replaced a few of my level 4 normal 2000 attack monsters with copies of Goblin... Excuse me. Sorry, I'm enjoying a strawberry Fanta. With copies of Goblinderberg and copies of Tin Goldfish to allow for the deck to be a little bit faster when it comes to summoning rank 4s. I have a lot of rank 4 monsters that are good for solving particular problems that I could run into during a duel. For example, trying to get over a big monster, or having additional like spell and trap removal, or having additional monster removal. So sometimes I get put in situations like, let's say I'm going against like a Blue Eyes Chaos Max Dragon, or I'm going against there was another like big monster that I had to fight earlier today. Can't remember what it was, but I was in two situations earlier today during the Dueling Nexus stream with my Vanilla Mach 3 deck, where I'm like, if I could just get into Utopia, I could defeat my opponent. Like, this monster wouldn't be able to like mess up Utopia, but it can mess up my level 4 normal monsters, and if it destroys a monster I control every turn, then I can never get two out on the field in order to quickly summon Utopia and deal with the opponent's threat. So, in order to speed up the deck, I took out six normal monsters and put in three copies of Gumblenderberg and three copies of Tin Goldfish. Both cards have a very similar effect. They allow you to essentially normal summon an additional level 4 or lower monster so that I can quickly use those cards to go into either Tornado Dragon, Utopia the Lightning, or Castel. Castel is my monster removal rank 4. Uh, Tornado Dragon is my spell and trap removal rank 4. And then Utopia the Lightning is my beater. His main thing is just to be stronger than whatever my opponent has on the field and just riggedy wreck it, as well as protect my monsters from effects that could activate during the battle phase. That's his whole thing. But besides Yu Gi Oh!, I had a presentation today in my social media marketing class. I've finished everything that I needed to do in regards to like the paper. I've finished everything that I've needed to do in regards for like the presentation. We did the presentation, and as always, I left a really good impression. Like I said, I really enjoy public speaking and presentations, and I always get like a lot of props and a lot of hype from people whenever I do presentations. So they seemed to really like it, which was cool. Um, Hung out with Aiden after class. Went down to his lab for a bit. Then we went and got some food. Your boy Aiden got some food at Zaxby's. I got a shake at Sonic. We hung out for a bit. We had been talking about Avengers Endgame because I've been talking a lot about Endgame, and Aiden's like, I don't care about Marvel. I don't care about spoilers. And I mentioned some spoilery stuff. We were getting deep into the spoilers. I end up talking to Aiden about like Wakanda and like Black Panther related stuff, and then Aiden's like, "Ooh," so we start digging into that, and then we end up watching some Black Panther, and Aiden hates all of it, so we didn't finish. It was quite interesting. But Aiden is not a fan of Black Panther. I'm not too big of a fan of Black Panther. I gave that movie like a 70. My brother really likes Black Panther, but I'm just not super into him. I like him from like an encyclopedia point of view. I think Black Panther is a very interesting character who has his own mythos that exists within the Marvel universe. That's really interesting. I read a Black Panther encyclopedia from like front to back, like really good. But I've never really been able to get into his comics. I just think his movie is like okay. You know what I mean? Aiden doesn't. He can't stand the way that Wakanda is presented. He's like, it just doesn't make sense. He feels like the world would be a very different world if Wakanda's there, and that it would be very difficult for Wakanda to keep its advancement secret. And it just, he can't, his suspension of disbelief is like non existent in terms of like Black Panther. Let's see. I set up a date with Beth for Friday. Originally, we were trying to have a date on Saturday, and we still might have a date on Saturday. What I brought up to Beth is that Free Comic Book Day at our local comic book shop, The Deep, is an event that I've attended for many years. And this is the first time I would ever attend it driving, like actually like driving myself to The Deep. And the issue I always have with Free Comic Book Day is that it's really crowded. Um, Parking is kind of weird because the Deep is like a relatively small establishment, so it's just a lot of like the parking lots filled up. Then only so many of the comic books are free, and they're comics that you could probably just find online anyways. Like now, if you want to see me like spend buku bucks on a book, it needs to be like an encyclopedia about comic book stuff. That's when I like give back and I like spend I'm willing to spend money multiple times a year. This year alone, I've bought three different superhero encyclopedias. I don't even know what I want for my birthday. Because now I think about it, that's what I got for my birthday last year was a bunch of superhero shirts, and then I got a superhero encyclopedia. I got two, I think. I think I got a Spider-Man one and I got a Wonder Woman one for my birthday last year. I guess I could get the Batman Arkham superhero guidebook. That's kind of outdated though. Like I don't know when that'll ever be relevant again. DC needs to drop another really big encyclopedia that covers like their whole universe. Because Marvel just dropped a new one, and I bought that like the other day. But I think I'd want something like that for my birthday. If Shazam had one, like a Shazam like guidebook published by like DK, I'd buy that. That actually would be a pretty solid birthday gift. My birthday is now in like 11 days, because right now it's May 1st, which is the only reason why I'm bringing up birthday stuff. I do think I'm getting a little off topic. I was talking about date with Beth. So Beth and I are going to hang out at Bridge Street at Barnes& and Noble's at 1:30 p.m. Friday. It's going to be my first time actually like driving to Bridge Street. We're going to hang out there. We're going to have a date. And then we can, during that date, I already mentioned this to Beth, we could plan something for Saturday maybe. I just feel like Saturday wouldn't be that cool of a date. I think there would be like too many people at the Deep, and it would be like too crowded and it would be hard to park. She wants to do cosplay, which I think is cool. But it's more of just I want a date where I can like chill and have fun and I can like talk. I don't want a date where I'm like trying to talk over like a crowded room of people, and maybe I'm like a little frustrated or flustered because like parking's a nightmare and there'll be like kids running through the parking lot and cars going the wrong way through the parking lot and you gotta look for spots. I don't want to have to deal with a whole bunch of crazy stuff. I just want to have a nice date. So that's why I was like I don't really know about Saturday. Colin wants to hang out Saturday, and I already told Colin I've scheduled a date with Beth for Saturday, which is true. We scheduled the free comic book day date before I like talked to her about it, and we may still do it. I'm just not sure if we're still gonna do it or not. It depends on how she feels about it. I think I'd be more inclined to hang out with Beth like after free comic book day, or yeah, like she could still go to the Deep, she could still do free comic book day, she could still wear cosplay, and then we hang out like somewhere that's not the Deep. I just don't want to be like in the big crowded space, and really the hype just isn't there for me. I love comic books, I love talking about comic books, I really fuck with comic books. um, but I just feel like the atmosphere of like a small crowded comic book store with like bad parking. And I'd be fine with hanging out at the Deep with Beth, just not on a day like that. When there's like not as many people there and it's easier to park and you can like talk and just have a good conversation without there just being people like everywhere, that's what I would enjoy. So I think that's what I think would be like just a better date. It's not even like a con where like people are everywhere but there's like a purpose and people are trying to get to like specific places. It's just free comic book day, so let's like raid a comic book store and it's just full of people. I don't want that. That's what I think is kind of like off-putting about it. But I am excited for my date with Beth. Things with Beth have been going pretty well. I still want to like stay in touch with Danica and keep going on dates with Danica, but ever since it's weird to say ever since, because it was just a few days ago. I guess it's been a week. Yeah, it would have had to have been a week, like exactly a week. Since last Wednesday, I haven't really had a chance to talk to Danica. I think I'll send her a Facebook message and be like, "Hey, I saw Avengers Endgame like a couple days ago. I want to hear your thoughts. Let's talk about it." I think me and Danica should be able to like have like a message conversation, catch up, see how each other are doing, and talk about Endgame. I think that'd be fun. Let's see. So I do want to keep talking with Danica and seeing like how that goes. Um, I just applied to a miter thing. Apparently, miter is one of the few companies. Excuse me. Miter is one of the few companies that I'm actually allowed to work for. That's not a government agency that would still fulfill my scholarship. They have like a special deal with the scholarship. So because of that, I'm now pretty stoked about the possibility of maybe working for Miter. I just filled out like a Miter like job profile and applied to an event that Miter is hosting like on the 7th of May. So hopefully if they like vibe with the profile and my application that they'll set me up with that event and it could be another potential job opportunity in the area. I have a meeting with my scholarship head today at 4 p.m. We're going to talk about my potential outlook for a job and how I've been like applying for jobs and trying to find something. And hopefully that should go well. I've noticed that my scholarship head does keep up with my grades, so hopefully he'll also be happy with like my grade performance, especially since my GPA this semester has been really solid. And even though in one of my classes I have like an 89.46, depending on how my teacher wants to spin that, I could potentially just still walk out of that with like an A. We'll have to see. Um, but I feel like I've done a really good job this semester. And today, like I said earlier, I have my last class for like my undergraduate, like my last like class meeting. There's nothing else I have to do except a peer evaluation, and I can't do the peer evaluation because no one can currently do the peer evaluation. It's like locked. So Canvas, which is our online assignment hub thing, has told me like, don't worry, we've notified your instructor that this is locked, that you don't have access to it yet, and your instructor should at any moment unlock it and give you the ability to use it. So I'm just gonna check tomorrow and see if it's been unlocked. I would have messaged my teacher, but the system itself said because you tried to access it and it was locked, we've told your teacher, hey, it's locked. So hopefully that's good enough for the teacher to then go in and like try and unlock it. And I'm sure if it's happening with me, that it's happening with everyone. Someone actually mentioned that it was locked earlier today in class. So hopefully the teacher will unlock it. But all I have left is to complete a peer evaluation and make sure that my teammates submit the final paper and the presentation that we presented today. As long as every part of it is submitted, we're good. And that's my thing. Like I hope everything's good and that everything gets submitted and then I should be fine. I should have no other responsibilities. So that's what I'm hyped about. Mm. But yeah, today's been a good day for the most part. I also did a spoiler Avengers in-game talk with a guy named The. His name is THE, like the word. He is about to see in-game with, I believe, his girlfriend. And he's like, I don't mind spoilers. He's like, I actually just looked up what happened like online, but I wouldn't mind hearing about it. And I did like my own dramatic retelling of Avengers Endgame for him and Morgan. Morgan is a girl who's in my group presentation that I did earlier today. We were there working on the presentation together, and I went over like my dramatic breakdown of what happened in Avengers Endgame, and we had a lot of fun talking about it. And I thought it was cool. So that was like another highlight of today. Let's see. Um, I got to see Colin today, which was cool. Colin was at Aiden's, and Colin, Aiden, and Max are all going to be living together at Emerald Ridge, the apartment complex where Colin already currently lives. But they're all going to get a room together, and they're no longer going to be living there under UAH housing. They'll be like paying their own utilities, like they actually live there, like they're in an apartment, which is what they are in. So that's going to be interesting, and they're like splitting it between everyone who's living there, and they're currently trying to get all that organized. Um, I tried to ask out this one girl at Sonic when I got my shake. There was just a really cute girl working the window. She had a boyfriend. It happens. That's just how it is sometimes. Let's see. Um, I'm trying to think of like another highlight, like something else that happened today that was like really cool. But today has been pretty fast. Like things have just kind of happened. Dad is really hype that I'm like graduating. He posted something on Facebook that apparently is like, hey, my son took his final class or whatever for his undergraduate. He's like about to graduate. Graduate. He's about to graduate, and apparently there were a lot of comments on the post that were like, "Oh, congratulations, congratulations." Um, so Dad's really hype about it, which is cool. Um, I'm more hype about getting a job. I need like a permanent position with the government if possible. Um, I actually currently have a job page up on my screen, so I need to be looking out for that. Let's see. So I'm gonna put that up here. I'm going to bring up the live chat for this stream. I haven't bothered to yet simply because I haven't seen the viewer count change. I delayed this vlog originally because I was like, Aiden and I are watching Black Panther, and then his Netflix froze, and he was like, I hate this movie. So he just didn't finish it. Excuse me, I'm sorry. But while I do the stream, I could actually be actively searching for jobs. Let's see. So it looks like most of these jobs, they're like location, Virginia or Massachusetts for MITRE. So it doesn't really look like I'll be able to find something necessarily local. Well, that's one of those things where it's like if I can't find anything local, then I might just have to move. I'm still interested. Yeah, if I can't pick where I already live, then all the other locations are just kind of irrelevant. I'm just kind of fine with wherever. Let's see. So I'm gonna set it to cybersecurity job field. Are those actually all the filters? Because that's kind of bad. So you can set state slash province, city, work location, job family, and those are all the filters? I've noticed that there are like several things where it'll be like, this requires like this level clearance, and and it'll be put in the title of the position. What I don't like about that is that that should be like a search category. Like I should be able to like include in my search And also, like, this is the level clearance, like, I have. You know what I mean? Like, if it requires more than what I have necessarily, I like that it's in the title, but I'd also like for it to just show what I'm capable of right now. Not like something that would be conditional, because I already have something that's conditional. I don't want to apply for like more stuff and it'd be like, you'd be perfect. You just have to go through all this clearance. I'm already in that process for something. I'd like to find something where that wouldn't be necessary because I already have a conditional job offer for something that requires clearance that's not here. You know what I mean? Um, and they do have stuff that's in my city. What? So there is no filter to set it for like Alabama or to set it for Huntsville. But there are just positions that say like here, like United States, Huntsville, Alabama. They're looking for a cybersecurity engineer here. A, I'm going to look at that. Let's see. Interesting. And it requires a top secret. So it would be another thing where I'd have to go through the clearance process. But I'd be starting the process later. That's the issue. Because if the clearance process could take up to 18 months, but I only have 18 months from the time I graduate to finish, already being in one versus starting one right now is really scary. Just because it's like, you could get it, or you could not, but you can't get anything that you don't go for. So, add to my job cart, I suppose. Not signed in. Sign me in, please. Oh, I guess adding to your job cart just signs you in. Nope, nope, it actually did put it into like a special thing. That's cool. Okay. Need to find what I can find. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. So right now I'm just job hunting. Trying to see what I can get potentially locally. Do 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 do. Okay. Yeah. So here's another local one. I'll just click on that. Add to my job cart. Its qualifications are actually not. It's like pretty steep, but I fill at least a couple things. And it doesn't require like a higher clearance level than what I already have. So that's cool. That one I might be able to get. It just feels like it's still really steep. Fulfilling two out of a set of many conditions is not a guarantee in any right. Okay, and then I found one more thing that's local. Hmm. Ah, but it's another thing that's going to require higher clearance. That's going to be interesting. There are just certain things that you're just going to have to deal with regardless. But that's fine. It's weird that I can't have it be set based off of cities that the jobs exist in, like a search filter. That's really odd. They have like a very limited list of cities that don't include all the cities. Mm. So now that I've put all the jobs in my cart that happen to be in the area where I reside. Dang it, it keeps saying I'm not logged in. Okay, here we go. So now I'm gonna go to my job cart. I'm just gonna start applying for things in my job cart. Luckily, because I have an account, it should be pretty easy for me to just jump in. Ooh, that's interesting. Excuse me. It's asking me when would I be able to start work. Now that I'm out of school, probably starting next Monday. Like if they could get me that early. Yeah. Yo, Nani, welcome back. Nani showed up and then said, I'll be back. See you when you get back, Nani. Right now, I'm applying for a job. Do, 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 do. Let's see. Hmm. How's your day today? Do you have any questions for your boy and any discussion topics you'd like to talk about on the stream? Let's see. Like I said, right now I'm applying for a job. Cool, okay. I like how their job page works already. I've been to certain job websites where they'll have you fill out like forms and they won't remember everything you've done on the forms. So you end up having to like do your diversity form like over and over and over again. And all it is like, are you black or African American or are you Hispanic or and it's like, I don't know how many times. And then it'll be like, do you have a disability? You have to do that for like everything and it'll make you do it multiple times. I'm not a fan of the redundancy. Yeah, I like this. If all I have to do is like send this over and over again to apply, then the application process should be pretty simple. Wow, yeah. So I just, that was a really fast application. I've just been through things before that are just not as easy. So if applying for all these jobs on their website is that easy, then yeah, I'll just check this regularly and just apply. I feel like this is a lot easier than USA Jobs. I don't like that USA Jobs will ask you like, here are like the basic things that you need to submit. And now we're gonna send you to like the organizations page and you gotta fill out like a bunch more stuff. Like I like that this is all they need to know, this is all they care to know, and if they wanna know more, they'll hit you up. That's really all I need. Okay, here we go. Nope. Nope. I also like that they add any additional questionnaires just inside of what's already there. That's cool. It sucks that I had to say nope to some of those, but I just don't have some of the experience they listed. one of the questions was like, "Do you have at least 5+ years experience in blah blah blah?" And I'm like, "No, no, just graduated. Just I have, I have +0 experience in those fields." Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Ready to send in another application. Okay, and then I go to my job cart. I have one last thing that's a local application for them. So I can just keep clicking. I like how much of it is like, do you want to just save and continue? Oh, another thing that I like about this job page, it can pull your LinkedIn information. So instead of me having to put in all my experience and my education and everything else, it just reads your LinkedIn, right? And then it's like, oh, cool. So because you put in your LinkedIn, we just know. We just know all that, so you don't have to put anything in. Okay. I have not. I'd love to. Professional's a stretch. Gosh, I would love to say yes to all those questions. do 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 do. I hope to experience those things in my career though. Do 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 do. I'm not going to go into any deep detail on anything that I'm filling out on these forms. But this is the last post that they have for a cybersecurity based field. And I need a cybersecurity based position to fulfill my scholarship objective. But I will go back to their job search and see if they have any job openings, not in cyber necessarily, but just in like programming specifically, like software development. Let's see. I don't see something as specific as software development. Excuse me. Wait. So they have drop down menus for show more. But if I click see all locations, can I see things beyond that? Hold on. Maybe they do have the kind of filter I want, but I was too blind to see it. Oh, it looks like they do. But now I hate how their search works. Um, it'll be like if there's a word that matches what you said, then we're gonna white it out so that you can't see that word. So I was like, do you have anything in like Huntsville, Alabama? And then in like a white table row, it says United States, Alabama, then it looks like nothing, and then it says like Alabama again. But that's because on a white row, they've highlighted the word Huntsville in white, so you just can't see it at all. So I can set it to only show things that are in my area. That's awesome. So I like that. And it'll also show me everything that I've already applied for in my area, which is also awesome. Let's see. So based on that, what all can I apply for? So there are only 4 that fall into my particular field. Ooh, and they'll put exclamation marks next to things that they feel like are urgent, and they're like, we need to like fill this position. That's cool. I'm gonna apply to anything that's in my area. Um, this seems a little above my pay grade though. I'll say that. Like, I'll be honest. This seems like something where it's like they probably could just hire someone better, but maybe they could see promise in me and be like, well, because you applied to this, maybe you could fit like this other similar thing. I want to just put myself out there. I want them to at least know that I exist and that I'm interested in what I'm capable of. And that I'm willing to work and that I'm willing to work soon. Like if they're like, we need you this next Monday, I'd be like, I'm ready. I could start working as soon as you need me. I say Monday because I'd rather not be like, you mean actually right now? I like just finished school. Um, so I want at least the weekend after I graduate to not necessarily have to be working. But if they wanted me right then and they're like, we won't hire you unless you take that weekend, I'd be like, woo, I don't need that weekend. I would sacrifice the weekend. I just prefer to not have to. At least a few days after school. Give me like a little bit of breathing room. I also will have like moved by then. I'm hoping to finish moving Thursday and to start the moving process. I guess start and finish the moving process Thursday, maybe. I can do a lot of cleanup today. Okay. So right now I'm trying to see. Oh, is that the whole list? Oh, oh, that's a short list. Okay. Hmm. Yeah. Nani said, I'm back. Why isn't anyone here? It's because I delayed the vlog because it seemed like me and Aiden were gonna hang out and just watch Black Panther. Then Black Panther froze up, and Aiden was like, "Oh, I don't like this movie." And then Aiden was like, "Oh snap! It's like 1 a.m. Get out!" So then I came back and I did the vlog, and just nobody was here. I think people would have been ready at midnight. I don't think anyone was ready like for 1 a.m. So that's fair. People have lives. Right now, I'm just applying for jobs. Let's see. Right now, I'm creating a search alert. That way, I'll be alerted of any jobs like this. Let's see. Nani said, so Winslow is being a skink, and then he says, I'm grinding Mortal Kombat 11. You say that a lot. A skink is a smooth-bodied lizard with short or absent limbs, typically burrowing in sandy ground and occurring throughout tropical and temperate regions. Now for the Urban Dictionary definition. Scottish for soup whore. What the fuck? It also is a word that can stand for anything like John or joint. It's also a derogatory term for UN peacekeepers, an abbreviation of skinny carrot jeans. Weird. But I imagine you're using it like the second definition, second meaning. a word that can stand for anything like John or joint, which is really fucking annoying. I don't like Smurf words, if that makes sense. Like, I don't like words where it's like, you can just use it for anything, because it actually means nothing, so it adds nothing to, like, use it in any form or fashion. So you're saying that you love Mortal Kombat 11, but it's too much grinding? Have you beaten the story mode yet? And then Nani said, no, I'm calling him a small bodied lizard. And he said, him. Let's see. So I've searched for all the jobs locally on that page. So I've done a lot of applying. Hopefully I hear back on any of them. Even if it's a bunch of no's, it's still better than nothing. It's weird to say it's better than nothing, but it shows that I put my name out there and that they've, like, seen it. Also, one of my teammates, Allison, has, like, not worked on this paper. I have, like, a group paper that we're, like, all working on. Maybe I'll refresh and it'll be like, actually, Allison's filled in everything. So I just refreshed the page. Okay. And it looks like she has the document open, but she hasn't edited it yet. Nani said, yeah, I rushed the story since I already spoiled it for myself. Okay. He said, I'm perfecting noob right now. Okay. Like I said, I really vibe with Cetrion. Cetrion, I think, is my favorite. Um, Nani said, I like his combos. Noob is nothing I didn't expect, I guess. Because I've played other Mortal Kombat games that had noob in them. Specifically, Mortal Kombat 9 was the game where I was like, I really fuck with noob. So it's not like it's bad, it's just, that's more or less what I expected him to do, and he just kind of does what I expected him to do. Again, not bad, it's just there. You know what I mean? So I don't know how to feel about it. Let's see. And then Nani said, you don't like him or what? Like I said, it's not that I dislike Noob. It's just that Noob does what I expect him to do, and that's it. It's not like Noob has some, like, extra flashy thing. Noob plays fine, but he just plays like Noob. Cetrion, I didn't know what to expect, and then she felt really easy to pick up and play. You can very quickly just learn the stuff that she does and be like, oh, she just seems useful. She just does a lot of cool shit. She's clearly like a zoner, and she has a lot of good options. I just feel like it's not hard with her toolkit for me to lock down an opponent. And then Nani said, all I'm hearing is Matt talking. No, because Matt would be like, noob fucking sucks. I don't like noob. You know, like, Matt wouldn't say fucking sucks, because Matt isn't a fan of cursing. But Matt has very strong opinions. I'm giving a meh opinion of noob. I'm like, he does what he's supposed to do, so it doesn't really add anything to him. To me, playing noob in Mortal Kombat 11 doesn't feel very different from playing noob in, like, Mortal Kombat 9. Is that a good thing? Is that a bad thing? It's just a meh thing. It doesn't make him, like, the shit. It just makes him the same. Cetrion feels really different. And you may be like, how does she feel different? I feel like she has a lot of zoning options, especially when it comes to her, like, boulder throw and her diagonal down, like, fire blast, and her wall creation shit. She just has a lot of good zoning options, and she doesn't feel like other people in the game, nor does she feel like other people that I've played in a Mortal Kombat game before. She feels unique and different. Noob feels like Noob. Do I expect Noob to feel like not Noob? No. But because he just feels like Noob, it's eh. Because Cetrion feels like so unique and fresh, it's like, oh fuck, like I really dig this. This feels so new and cool. Nani said I'm just grinding his gear and stuff. Who's your favorite character to like play in the game so far? And who's your least favorite to play in the game so far? I didn't like Collector. Collector, um, he just felt clunky. I don't know. I don't like people whose punches and kicks are like so far off from just being punches and kicks. It's very jarring. It makes it harder for you to pick up and play. In the way that I was playing Cetrion, and I was like, she seems really easy to just pick up and understand. Collector did not feel really easy to pick up and understand. He like immediately defied convention too much for me to like him. I was like, ooh, how am I gonna get a feel for him when his like normal shit is just so different? Because it feels like his buttons are just lying to you. Like when the name of the button is like kick and a nigga doesn't kick, then I don't know what to expect whenever I hit a button. Nani said, I think it's hard to play as Kotal Khan. Kotal Khan is like a bigger dude and like a heavier dude. If you like playing characters like that, then I feel like it shouldn't be too jarring. But he's definitely different from the normal roster. Most people on the roster aren't as big and aren't as heavy, so he just will feel more cumbersome than other characters. But I think if you're used to playing like big guys in fighting games, you may be like, that's what I expect out of him, and I can use him like this. So I just would say Kotal Khan's probably not for everybody. And then Nani said he's slow. That's because he's big and heavy. Big and heavy characters are normally slower. That being said, I don't think Kotal Khan's that bad, but he definitely wouldn't be like my first pick by any means. Um, he's there and he exists. Do you have a custom noob yet? Where you like set the moves? And if so, what moves have you set on like your custom noob? Let's see. I might play some Shadow of Mordor while we hang out. Because I've already applied to a bunch of stuff on that MITRE website. Like, applied to literally everything in my area. Nani said, I forgot what kind of moves do they have on them. You can check. Just go to the customize section and just look at it. I haven't tried to customize noob. I made a custom Cetrion when I was at mom's. I couldn't even do that much. You have to unlock a lot of the colors in the crypt, and the crypt is just randomly opening boxes and shit, which I don't like. Nani said I can't now. I'm doing the endless towers. Well, I can't now either. I don't own the game. My mom owns the game. Oh fuck! I sure was playing Star Wars Battlefront 2. Nah, not right now. Shadow of Mordor. Shadow of Mordor. Let's see. Nani said, I like the crypt. He said, it's one time I enjoy in MK. I think you mean it's one thing you enjoy in Mortal Kombat. Nani said, you unlock things on there, and there's like Easter eggs and stuff. Sure. I mean, if you like it, that's fine. It just, it's very random. Maybe there's just a science to it and I don't know, but it just seems like this chest is worth this much money. And I'm like, I just want to get Cetrion. Cetrion stuff might be in this chest. I'll open it. There's nothing from Cetrion in this chest. And it's like, oh, cool. Thanks. This is. Let's see. Nani said, you can see Goro in his chair dead. Whatever. I don't really care. You can get Shao Kahn's hammer. Cool. Yeah, like it's just there and it's just I'm waiting for you to open a bunch of random boxes and not know what you're gonna get. And that's fine. But I'd rather just unlock Cetrion stuff as I played as her. I think that'd be cool. Nani said, and then you can see Kinchi's body. Hello everyone, it's your host, your friend, your boy, Jet Black the One and Only here with another exciting live stream. Right now I'm doing the vlog stream, and I'm also, as you can see, playing Shadow of Mordor. Hey, hey, Shadow of Mordor. I'm apparently 15% in and 10 hours and 10 minutes in. Didn't know I was 10 hours and 10 minutes into this game. Right now, Nani is talking about the crypt in Mortal Kombat 11. He said also Ermac dies in the crypt, which I don't get. I don't know what that means, Nani. Is that like an event that happens in the story mode? Like, I don't know what you're saying. Also, try to avoid saying anything that happens in the story mode to just avoid spoilers for people. I imagine people would appreciate it. Stuff in the crypt, I don't think anyone cares about. Like, you could say that, and I wouldn't be like, ah. But stuff that's, like, actually related to, like, the greater story, I think people would have problems with. They'd prefer to just not have it spoiled. Nani said, no, it happens in the crypt. He said he falls off a bridge and someone kills him, I think. I don't know. Is that something you saw or just something that you saw online? Like, did you see that playing in the crypt? Or did someone, like, say that in a video? Because that makes a difference. Let's see. Nani said Ermac is one of his favorite characters. I like Ermac's play style. He does like projectile and zoning stuff. Nani says it happens in the crypt, like I said. But is it something you saw in the crypt, or is it something that like you saw in like a video done by like somebody else? Because that was what my question was. Okay, I gotta fuck up Borgu the Prowler. And then he said, not online. Cool. That was my question. Okay. And he said, yes. He said, I saw. I have the game. Just because you have the game doesn't mean you don't see some shit online. I don't know. I don't think the question is that silly. People look at people play games online that they own all the time. Wait. Oh, that's him? That's Borgu head ass? That's Kuga? Who the fuck is Kuga? Aren't I after Borgu stank ass? Moogrish? Who the fuck is Moogrish? Why would I have to kill Moogrish? Where's the nigga I need for this mission? Please pull up. Okay. Nani said, also I saw a reference where it shows the table of Goro and Kano eating on the MK movie. Shit. Get up. Get up. Get up. Oh, that's how you crouch. I probably didn't have to do that. I blew up his head. Let's see. Nani says he's kind of scared to play online. I mean, you never know until you try. Nani said, I'm gonna get murked. Just try online. Just see how big the gap is. And then try to fill it. The best practice you can get against other players is to play other players. You can't gain intel on dead people, which is fair. You could argue how are they relevant. Okay, give me a moment. I gotta sneak up on somebody. Gotta get some intel. Lamug the Hornblower. What a name. Okay. So now he's gonna try to run away. Please let me kill him. Thank you. Okay. I think I've escaped the wrath of Borgu. Nani said, I wish there was a story like how the crypt looks, how you're in third person, and a random character. And then he said that character could be like a create your own character. I agree that that would be cool. I think that would be a lot cooler than just a normal crypt. Great. You can't hurt Borgu with ranged attacks. Okay. Okay, I'll interrogate this guy. Nani said there was a story like that in Deception and Armageddon. I owned both Deception and Armageddon back in the day. And then he said, but it wasn't a creator. I mean, but it wasn't a character. But I like when gameplay is like that. I think he means, but it wasn't like a custom character. But he does like gameplay like that. So have I vanished as far as Borgu's aware? Or do they like know where I am? I can't tell if I'm like hidden or not. Because I feel safe. Nani said we need more Winslow streams. Winslow should stream more. Winslow's like, what I really want is to have more like he wants to put a lot more time into like editing his videos is like a big thing with Winslow. And that's something that I personally don't care for that much. Like extensive periods of editing. I'd rather just do these live videos and just talk with you guys directly about whatever. Let's see. Nani said, so he doesn't like live streams? He's like, I would rather like take whatever topic I want to talk about and have like a really like well thought out video with like a script and like edit it together. And I'm like, that just seems really unnecessary. I'd rather not do that. Gosh, that one guy rolls with a whole crew of archers. Seems like it would be difficult to isolate that dude. Let's see. So Nani doesn't seem to vibe with Winslow's policy. Winslow also, and this is something I don't like about Winslow's like thought process on streaming. Winslow also has this big thing where he's like, I'm about to be in a big ass, whole ass fight. I gotta kill Kuga the trainer. Damn it. Damn it. Ouch. Time to leave. It just actually doesn't make sense to stay here. Got hit a couple too many times. Yeah, it's like a herb you need is nearby. Oh shit. Yeah, let's go. I'm about to ride up on your cabbage patch, son. Nani said, what were you gonna say? Winslow also, whenever he has like a new story idea, not story idea, new like stream idea, or like idea for like a show to have on his channel, he'll be like, well, what I need to do for the show is I need to like have it be like its own channel entirely. And I don't like that he thinks that every time he has a new idea for a series that it needs to be its own channel. Because we'll hang out and we'll have an idea for like a new series that'd be really cool. Nani said, what does that mean? So me and Winslow started doing this thing when we watch shows called Extra Watch. And we'll pause whatever show we're watching and just start talking about like a random extra in the background. And we're like, this would make a really cool series. Like if we did like a series of videos where we did it. And then your boy Winslow is like, what we should do is have like a whole channel just for Extra Watch. And then I'm like, no, you can just do that on like one of our pre-existing channels. And he's like, nah, I don't want to do that. He's like, it has to be like a new channel entirely. Don't turn your back, please. Will they kill him? I've never done this before. So I'm holding one of their guys while they're all like aggroed. Oh shit! I can go from grabbing one guy to grabbing a different guy. And then Nani said, that's kind of dumb. And he said, so he wants to do that on another channel. And that's what happens every time he thinks of like a new series idea. Instead of just doing it on his own channel, he's like, I gotta now. Fuck me. I hate those bigger dudes. Okay. Fuck. Okay, yep. After I survive this, I need to leave. Fuck. Damn it. They really didn't give me a chance to run away. You gotta start doing like the rapid roll. Okay, come on, you little bitches. You didn't think we got grenades up in this hoe? Fuck. Please jump over that guy. He's running away like a little bitch. Nani said, I think it's because he just wants micronation stuff on his main, maybe? And then he only wants rap stuff on the Winslow channel, and then he only. Like, that's the thing, though. That just falls back into the same problem. He only wants to do one thing on everything. Nani, imagine if every type of video I did was on a different channel. Nani said, but he can make a new one himself. Imagine if everything I did on this channel was a different channel, right? Like, imagine if I was like, so rap videos are their own channel, and also fan polls are their own channel, and gameplay videos are their own channel, and like it would be ridiculous. You'd be like, why split it all up? You can just all have that like in one place. I don't think anybody would want that. Let's see. Oh shit, what? Upgrades the Wraith stun so that enemies in a cone around your target are hit. Gosh. So I tap circle and I can just stun hella hoes? I can stun all the hoes? That's awesome. Damn, do I want to do that? I can do that or reduce the hit streak thing. That'd be great. Nani said, yeah. He said that would be dumb, but he should make a channel where it's about everything like yours. Like have one channel where he just does all the stuff. He could. He would never want to do that though. He's like, I like it being separate. Hmm. Damn, I'm not sure which one I prefer. If I want to be able to stun multiple people at once, or if I just want to make it where I can do finishers faster. Yeah, we're gonna do finishers faster. Oh shit, I still have an extra point left. So I can also get Wraith Blast. It's not even a choice. I can just literally pick between the two. Which one do I want to do right now? Let's see. Nani said hit the whip. Not really a fan of doing that on command. Not gonna lie. And then Nani said that's dumb. Then if he's like, then if he likes it separate, then he can't grow. I feel like he's like one of them could pop off, right? It's really that each one could pop off potentially with its own audience, but with how infrequently he uploads to his individual things, it's not as likely as if he just had all his stuff together. Plus, I don't think his audiences would mind. I really don't. If he just like did all those things, I don't think they'd be upset. I can gain intel while all these hoes are right in front of me? That's crazy. They should just kill me right now. I'm trying to gain this intel. Nani said, I liked how you hit the whip. I didn't. And he said it was an on point hit the whip. I don't know. I'd prefer to do that without it being requested. And even then, I probably wouldn't because I don't hit the whip. It's just something I don't do outside of this context. I'd never go to a dance or some shit and be like, gotta hit the whip. That's what I'm talking about. Okay, that feels kind of refreshing. Oh, someone can just die immediately. And then he said, you did that. Nigga, you're the one who asked me to do that. Nigga, I'm just saying that's not what I choose to do. Yes, oh gosh. The combat feels so much better because I can just kill people every 5 hits. Well, and he's dead. Oh, that's so fucking satisfying in this game. Especially since you can do shit like... Ah, yes. Holy fuck. This is a very satisfying game. Yes! Kill him. There's so many people here. Ouch. Fuck. Okay. You know what to do. You know what to do. Hit the button. Hit the button. Hit the button. Do it. There we go. Thank you. Run. Like full sprint. Get those. Hey, we're restoring health now, boys. Gosh, there's so many niggas here. Whew. Next. You can just immediately kill people. Ah. Nani's comment is asking me to reread. I understand what you meant. And then he said, no, like I hit the whip after. Okay. That is what I didn't read before. Kill him. Get him out of here. Oh, he does the bullshit? Oh, I can beat him then. Beat him. Fuck. Oh, he's immune to finisher moves. Cool. Ouch. Well, we're about to die if we don't get this recovery. They just didn't give you a recovery opportunity. Cool. Crackhome got me. Crackhorn. Fuck him. Oof. I got it. I don't need to watch that whole thing unfold. Gosh. Excuse me, Nani said lol. I kind of wish you could cut plants and just keep them with you. Hmm. If I could keep plants on me and just eat them whenever I need them, that'd be really convenient. But this game doesn't let you do stuff like that. Oh, I stepped on a spider. I was curious what the fuck happened. I just saw green explode by my feet, and I was like, the fuck is this? Yeah, yeah. Pull up, pull up, I pull up, I pull up, I hop out the Hummer with Drago and good luck. Yay. Nani said it's lit. Gain intel. Okay. So I killed him, gained more intel. How do you take down strongholds? You can do stuff like poison kegs. Like there's a keg. If I can get to and poison that keg, that would make my day. Get up. Get up. Okay. I think we stealthed away before they knew that we poisoned the grog. So now they're over there and they're drinking the grog. Oh shit. When the grog's poisoned, they just turn on each other and just murder each other? Oh, fuck me. And then you can just stealth kill the last guy. Oh shit. Except there were more niggas around. Of course there were. Let's see. So now, there's another thing of grog over there. I could poison that grog and really fuck up their day. Just drop all the way down, please. Not even just said it's lit a second time. Your boy loves poison in that grog. How many times can you poison the grog? Like, can I go to old grog I already poisoned and be like, poison it more? Oh shit, who saw me? Okay, I stealth killed that guy. Well, how's the noob grinding coming along, Noni? I'll interrogate you. Well, you keep screaming really loudly. Cool. None of them said lol. I gotta kill Borgu somehow. Hopefully Borgu is an alcoholic. I like the concept of poison the grog. It kills a lot of niggas all at once. I didn't want to jump straight on the ground. That's kind of dumb. Okay. So you can attract people around the corner with your ghost powers. Then request intel they don't have and then just kill them. Yeah, I forgot I kind of knew all the niggas now. So trying to interrogate him was stupid. Oh shit. Shit. Damn. Where'd all the niggas come from? Ah, it was a thing that I couldn't. Okay. I need to use my final hits wisely. Oh, I dropped the streak. Damn it, really? Kill him. There we go. Anybody who's like hard to deal with, I'm gonna kill you now. Who hit me? I think that's the probably one of the worst things in this game. Ah! Is when you get hit and you're like, I don't even know who to be pissed at. What? Okay, get the fuck out. Doom 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 doom. Ding 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 run. Hey, you stupid niggas, fire. Wow. Hey, flame niggas. Let's go. Okay. Kill that shield guy right now. Yes. Yes. Okay, I think I remembered my system for how I was able to kill so many orcs back in the day. Now I'm kind of feeling like a baller. Feels good to be a gangster. Come on. Nani then repeats himself, saying we need more Winslow streams. Get that shield guy right now. Oh my gosh. Kill. Yes. Anybody with a shield needs to go down instantly, or they will just cause problems. Okay. Next shield guy. Let's go. I know you're around here looking like Shrek. I see you. You're not slick. Okay. Damn it! That is annoying as fuck. He was between me and the guy I wanted to kill. No! No! Yes. Next shield guy. Okay, who's next? Where are the niggas who can just not be stun walked? Cause y'all are annoying too. You know you gotta die next. Oh. Oh, okay, come on. I can kill you guys all fucking day. Come on, more niggas. Let's go. Let's do this. Oh. I never understand that. You'll clean out like a whole crew. Okay. Cool. I don't like you and you're dying right now. That's what you're choosing. Go up to him. Anybody who has 2 axes dies right now, okay? The game then goes, you're surrounded by 2 niggas with 2 axes. Everybody with 2 axes is an asshole. It's not even like people with 2 axes have a chance of countering. It's literally like, do you have 2 axes? You will counter every attack that isn't started with a stun. Yo, if he had killed me, I would have lost my shit in like all departments. The shit that they have glow on the ground that's useless. Yeah, that's game design. You'll be looking for plants to not die, and they'll be like, there's something in the distance small and on the ground, and it's just like a fucking rat. Holy fuck. Fuck you. They're like, Borgu's getting too far away, so I gotta run closer to Borgu head us. What? The game just cheated. Keep forgetting there's no one to gain intel on. Fuck me. Just leave him alone. Fuck you, guy who lights the beacon fire. You've been dethroned. Okay. Oh shit. It is surprising when they like track your position somewhere. Is there a way to look at a? Yeah, it's like here's a legend R1. Winslow said that's why. Let's see. Yeah, some niggas saw me leave as soon as I left. Sneaking in these little cracks doesn't seem too bad. Bushes also kind of help you just sneak. I think I'm getting better at recognizing what can sneak you. X Mark just posted a bunch of random nonsense. Mm. This is a really weird setup. Yeah, I don't know what happens if two people try to investigate the bush. Fuck. Well, here's what happens if like three niggas try to investigate the bush. You just kind of walk yourself to another relatively safe position. Okay. Fall here. I think the whole point of these outposts is for rangers to be safe up here. What fucks with me every time they have you do like a special jump off of a tower? He could also just not see the ranger. Probably live a little bit longer. Excuse me. There's a little grog barrel nearby where him and his homies are at. So the grog drum is down there. I might be able to get up and over. I'm not sure if captains drink grog or fall for like grog based traps. But poison the grog is one of the coolest ways to do like an assassination, I imagine. You can rely on them just being drunk. Not as much being drunk as in them just drinking. Using their pleasure to your advantage. This is actually good enough for me. Just landing in this bush is actually like a pretty solid start to like if I want to get to the grog. That guy's looking straight at me. I probably should have tracked him to my position. Aw, shit. Great. I'm actually quite curious. Who hit me? I had no defense chance. Who's still on top? Oh, you can do stealth kills as long as you don't grab them. Oh, I feel really stupid. I keep like grabbing them and then being like, I wish there was a way to just do stealth kills. But there is. I just haven't been doing it. It's weird that when you grab them, the game's like, there's no way to kill them from a grab. You could only kill them when you weren't grabbing them. Has to have his intro. Oh shit, there's grog up here? Y'all niggas tripping, putting grog next to a bush? Okay. And you're hiding dangerously close to the grog you just poisoned? They immediately assume that they're traitors. Let's see. And that grog just stays poisoned. Oh, that's just a different interactable. I thought that was indicating more grog around the corner. I was like, bitch, I will poison that shit right up. Bitch. Nani, so what's good? Yo, Nani, welcome to the stream. It's good to have you. How's your day today? Do you have any questions for your boy? Do you have any discussion topics you'd like to talk about on the stream? It is true that spiders in a fire do make a sizzling noise. I saw a group of like children like catch and kill a spider, and then like cook it. It was actually really interesting. I don't remember what that documentary was about, but it started with that, and that's something that's like stuck with me for a hot minute. Okay, who in the area could potentially dick me? Doesn't seem like a lot of peep. Fuck him. Okay, so there is a guy, and he's right there. He just climbed down from a ladder. Watch that ass. What the fuck? What? Shut up. He jumped off the fucking thing he was on. He didn't even use the ladder. That's what pissed me off. I was like, what? He's trying to twist his own ankle just so that the game can cheat and catch me. Oh shit. You can't walk through that bitch? Damn, I might have to climb. Hopefully. I'm not about to get digged. I'm gonna poison the fucking grog. that's next to this hoe. Whoop. What, can somebody see me? All I heard was some nigga say, "What was that noise?" Shit. Anyone else worried? Or is it just that hoe? Bushes. I think I'm still safe. Okay. Now I'm gonna do a test your luck style mission. I'm gonna stealth through this hoe. There's the grog. I'd love to poison that shit. There's a guy who's getting suspicious. I think he found some of those dead bodies I left over there. Okay. So he's like, anyone around me could be the killer. He's currently trying to investigate. Damn, he's tightly inspecting that shit. Okay. The slaves need to stop running away like something is wrong. Keep working, please. Okay. I want to poison the grog. But it's really, really out in the open. If that grog is really close to him, I imagine there's more grog here that's not as closely watched. Hold on. I could probably take out this dude. Can I stealth him? I heard something that made it sound like I got caught, but then I didn't see any arrows pop up. Okay, is there anyone nearby at a similar high vantage point? Excuse me. I could shoot that nest to create a distraction, that's true. Can I poison that supply of grog? Like, can I poison that, like, big ass thing? That seems like it would be useful. Okay. The big thing is, there's no one hanging out over here. and no one's looking this way. I don't know what you do with this. It's not like a single barrel of grog where you can just pour poison in it. So I actually don't know what I came here for. That's cool. That's nice. Yeah, like there are a bunch of orcs around. I could try to do shit like you drop the nest and then you also blow up the fire thing and then you also try to poison the grog. Like you have like multiple distractions set. If you get caught, you just get caught. You just get riggedy fucking wrecked. Damn it, come on, dude. You don't. I'm not actually here. It's an illusion. You're seeing things. You're fucking crazy. He scared this nigga. I should try and take out all of the people who are on those like outposts. If I want to do like a really good job of like preventing self cucking. It would make the most sense to. There's nowhere really to hide up here. If I could guarantee like a kill and a headshot, like if I shot him with an arrow, I'd go for that. But don't think I can. Okay. That guy by the fire would see me poison the grog. But that's only if the guy by the fire was still alive. So who's in the immediate environment? Who's like a ranger? I should take out the guy at that tower. Would he see me move? I don't need to go on that wire. So I could walk on this wire, and the guy on that tower I could get to pretty easily. Okay. There we go. I need to interrogate him for important intel. Tell me everything you know. Can I not pick any? I have to pick someone I don't know already. The implication there is that I know the guy I'm after. Okay, coolio. Hmm. You can smell if you're hiding. He never runs away. He's harder to kill. He's invulnerable to range. He can't be stealthed. Caragors make him stronger. He can be hurt by combat finishers and explosions fuck him up. Well, he can't be stealth and he's harder to kill. But a good explosion is more than enough. I've gotten rid of a lot of his support, but not all. He has his back turned, but that doesn't mean shit. Okay. Your voice is really deep now. I don't remember that. Fuck. He ran for like the next nearest beacon and that's pissing me off. Stop. Okay, stop that guy. Okay. And you just kind of have to keep doing that. Who said light the beacon? Whoever said that, kill them right now. Fuck, it's him. Nani said more streams with Nick. Yes. Yo. Let's hit it, my guy. We finally got Borgu. Fuck your grog. It took me a minute to realize they use these beacons to like rat on me. Let's see. So the next mission's all the way over here? Like the next like war chief mission? I need to fast travel to that castle. Okay. Jump. Let's go. There's someone about to set a beacon? I'd be really surprised. So we have to make his supporters flee, and we can make them flee using our drain ability. Anybody who's a ranger is an immediate threat because they can see everything that happens. Cool. So we're going to want to start by climbing to take out rangers. Holy shit. They're in like pairs now. Why wouldn't I just kill them? I care less about scaring my enemies and more about just annihilating them. Like, why can't I just kill whoever this war chief is? Apparently, the stealth drain actually makes them run away. So I guess I'm fine with that. So I only need 2 out of the 5. Yo, Holy, welcome to the stream. It's good to have you. Or Holly. It might be Holly. Welcome to the stream. It's good to have you. How's your day today? Do you have any questions for your boy? Do you have any discussion topics you'd like to talk about on the stream? Right now I'm playing Shadow of Mordor. It's a Lord of the Rings style game inspired heavily by the mechanics of Batman Arkham games. It's really fun. I actually like it a lot more than Batman Arkham City. Not Arkham City, fuck, that's a lie. Arkham Knight. What? 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 Did I phase through the wall and grab a completely different person? I was like, I'll grab that guy who's down there on the ground and it'll be fine. And then the game was like, you'll do nothing of the sort. Stop him. Fuck, you didn't stop him. You didn't stop shit. All the niggas are coming. Thank you. Thank you, one guy. Fuck you. I appreciate it. Yo. Yo. Okay, I need to make some people run in fear. I think I know how to do it. Shit, hold up. Kill him. Everybody come to the beacon, please. Step right up. Step right up to the beacon. What's the combat drain? I don't remember the command for it. Thought I remembered. Holly said, is pineapple meant to be on pizza? I mean, that's how I order it on occasion. Yo. Find some plants. That was easy. Holly said, are potatoes made of potato? Potatoes are starch. Oh, you can murder somebody by grabbing them. Oh, that's cool. I fuck with that. Holly then asked, is water wet? That's an interesting question. I've heard it before, that particular question. I wouldn't describe water as dry. Fuck. Whatever. Stop. Just run. Who hit me in my back? Holly said, does pain hurt? Hell yeah. Pain and hurt are synonymous, so maybe not hell yeah. Really depends on how you want to look at it. Okay, let's go. Fuck, he's one of those niggas. Hiding in bushes is a legit thing. Holly said, do gamers only eat sandwiches? No. Oh, Holly said, are vegans real humans? Yes. I could only see a gamer only eating sandwiches if that was their particular diet. Holly said, are furries target practice? No. Excuse me. Oh, couldn't grab him. I thought I could grab you. Holly said, oops, and then said, is life a simulation? Simulation of what? Nani said, yeah, or maybe a jet black. He seems resistant to that. But not to the. What the fuck? What was that attack? Yo, fuck him. Oh my gosh. Holly said, is Jesus really a gamer? Depends. Oh, yeah, I fucking hate that. That was actually bad. Holly asked if their mom cheated on their dad. I don't know your personal life. The is Jesus a gamer question actually seems kind of interesting though. Not gonna lie. Going into your simulation question in regards to the is Jesus a gamer one, I think is interesting. Please climb this. Holly then just said some random shit that wasn't as profound. Holly asked if religion is real. Yes. That's not actually even a question. Like, your question wasn't like, yeah, that actually, yeah, I don't understand what answer I could have given that would have made any sense. That, like, wasn't yes. Like, clearly yes. Nani said, who? And he said, is Nick real? And then Holly said, no. Then Nani said, Nick is Kells. Let's see. Yaga. Okay. Got away. They're asking like Christianity questions. Wouldn't be surprised if Holly and Nani were just the same person. Let's see. Let me check. Then you dip the fuck out. You immediately flee to safety. Let's see. Let's set off the high alert. But yeah, Holly, you can shit post all you want. I don't really care. Just being honest. I don't care about Lethal Shadow. Lethal Shadow Strike doesn't seem too bad. It cost meter to use, and I don't think it's necessarily stealthy. Shadow Strike Chain. You Yaga them. You Yaga the next one. Let's see. Nani said, oh shit, I thought I donated. It would have been very weird to have donated by accident if that's not what you wanted to do. Let's see. Holly said, what is this game? Lord of the Rings style. Well, Batman Arkham style Lord of the Rings game is actually the best way to describe it. So if you've ever played like a Batman Arkham style game, it's like that, but Lord of the Rings. It's pretty fun. Let's see. I can legitimately just keep doing that. They're like, oh, we found him. Oh shit. And then you run upwards. You just go away. And then you find the next guy. And then you do that shit again. And you just keep doing it. Holly asks, why does a round pizza come in a square box? Seems like you're just asking random, like, hi people questions. Also, things don't have to match the shape of the receptacle they come in. Invulnerable to stealth, eh? Fuck up out of here. Invulnerable to being jumped on, I see. Who the fuck has grenades? Too bad we don't have shit like grappling hooks. It's like in place of having Batman grapples, you have parkour. Holly said these are 100 intelligence questions. Considered so by who? Damn it. Gosh, I'm not a fan of these niggas. The fire is actually helping like a lot. Holy fuck, but then somebody here is like shooting more fire. But in a less helpful way. Oh cool, can't jump on him. If, oh my gosh. What is the camera doing? How did someone escape? How did I escape? What the fuck happened? So Holly said the answer to the pizza box one is that the boxes are easier to flatten when you recycle them. I honestly have never tried to flatten a circular cardboard box. I don't know how difficult that would be. How do you like them apples? Little bitch. Ouch. Damn it. Rug the Gentle. Holly said, why is it said a alarm clock is going off when it's really going on? Nani said you're getting better. Why is it said that an alarm clock is going off when it's really going on? An alarm going off is just an expression. It's just like a term of phrase. Nani said, Nick, I read where you said you're getting better. Holly then said there is actually no answer to this question according to the IQ test. I mean, I feel like saying that it's just an expression makes sense. Holly said it just came from the old days and stuck. Nani's saying please, but don't know what he's saying please for, therefore it's entirely lost in the sauce. He has a gang. Okay. I need to get my sneak hits in. Damn it. What the fuck? Hold on. I gotta handle this. Rug, I hate you. Damn it. I was hoping that. He accepts his fate and dies. I'm glad. Holly said, how come people tell you not to stand in front of an emergency exit when if there was an emergency, surely you would run through. Because if you cause a blockage in an emergency exit, you could potentially cause like a big trampling, if anything. And that's not ideal. If you block an emergency exit, it prevents other people from just getting through. You don't want people getting stuck in the door. If everyone did that, no one would be able to get through the door. Holly said correct. Where on the map? Here we are. And then the nearest castle. Possibly this one. Holly said, "This is fun. I'm glad that you're enjoying it so far, Holly." Let's see. Oh, would have preferred to have not jumped off that if able. So I have to kill his hunters. That sounds cool, actually. Similar to the last mission, actually. It's the same kind of shit, except it just makes more sense. Actually kill his men to piss them off. Holly said your title should be Quiz Me. I mean, that's what you chose to do. It's not necessarily what this is for. He hit me before I could hit him with the stealth. Okay, killed him. Keep it going. 3 out of 5. Four out of 5. Okay. Uthug the Friendly. Holly said, why are both the SpongeBob's parents round like sea sponges while he is square like a kitchen sponge? Holly said, I don't have an answer. More of just a stylistic choice by the creator. The creator made SpongeBob look more recognizable to children who would be more familiar with a kitchen sponge, while the parents, he was like, fuck it. They can just look like real sea sponges. The guy who created SpongeBob was a marine biologist, so he was aware the whole time of like what real sponges look like. But it just made more sense for SpongeBob to look like a kitchen sponge, just so that kids could very easily identify him as being a sponge. Bitch. You shouldn't be by yourself. Holly said, bro, you're so smart. No joke. I honestly don't know how to take that. Just because I've just met you. So I don't. really know how you feel. So right now, there's his pussy ass. Run! Invulnerable to range. Cool. That's pretty good. Ouch. That's one of his hunters. Come down here and face this dick. Yikes. You're quite dead. Holly said if you fart and burp at the same time, would it make a vacuum in your stomach? I don't believe so. You're just letting out gas from two orifices. Farts, don't they originate from like the intestines anyways? Excuse me. And burps like happen in the esophagus. Like it's not necessarily a thing where it has such force for each that it causes something to occur in your stomach. He was vulnerable to stealth. Holy fuck, that worked. I didn't think that was gonna work. Ah, Holly's, I don't know. Oh shit. Oh wow, that was lucky as fuck. Wow, I feel awesome. We unlocked a new story mode. Let's go. Well, a new story mission. Let's go. That felt really good. Holly said, "Can you cry underwater?" Of course. As long as your tear ducts are capable of like producing tears underwater, I see no reason why you wouldn't be able to. Oh, those are bandages. They look like a toaster. He's upset because he's in a quarrel. Holly said, "Why do we say we're head over heels when we're happy? Isn't that the way we normally are?" I think it's not only just an expression, but it's an expression that's supposed to, I think, describe a flip, like a flip in joy, like a straight up like backflip kind of thing. I'm not entirely sure. But wait, hold on. Head over your heels would be overhead if you did a backflip. Head over heels. It's definitely an expression that has to do with movement, I believe. But now I'm not actually sure. Holly said, "Did you notice the missing E when you said question time with Nick?" Um, a lot of times you don't notice stuff like that. Probably not. Also, I'm very used to people just misspelling things on these chats. Oh, I have to clear the area to get the cart. So I'm expected to kill fools. I'm out here dripping in finesse. I don't make no sense. Out here dripping in finesse. Holly said I'm soon to be an intellectual. You know it, you know it. Out here dripping in finesse. Don't make no sense. Out here dripping in finesse. No, no, no. Out here dripping in finesse. Do it don't make no sense. Out here dripping in finesse. Out here dripping in finesse. When he just walks out into the open. If you get half a whiff of the ranger, you guys might not have the best smelling capabilities in the land. Holly said, "How can Darth Vader breathe and talk at the same time?" Nigga, everybody breathes and talks at the same time. I feel like if someone asked me that question, I'd be like, "What? How are you assuming that you can't breathe and talk? How do you think you survive?" Just all the time. Just because a lot of the times when you breathe, you don't hear it, that doesn't mean that you don't breathe when you talk. Damn it. I want that sword that's going on right there. I want that rune. I'm breathing and talking right now. Also, does Darth Vader even like talk and make a loud breathing sound at the same time? And Holly said yes. I still think it's entirely possible to breathe and talk at the same time. Nani then said more. Great, so we have to protect the card now. Holly said when you breathe in while talking, the full amount of air doesn't flow through your pipes. But that doesn't mean that you don't breathe at all when you talk. I understand what you mean. Because if you were to get someone to keep talking and talking and talking and they never stop talking, they would eventually run out of air. But that question doesn't state that Darth Vader is getting like perfect breaths or anything, you know what I mean? Also, Darth Vader is like a weird machine person. He's like augmented by technology and cybernetics. He probably has some kind of like artificial iron lung or whatever. Ghouls just kind of exist. Holly said true, which I think I already read. Holly said, do people who use sign language see little hands in their head when they think about what somebody said? Or do they hear the words in their head? Just because you do sign language doesn't mean that you're actually deaf. For example, I know American Sign Language, but I also can hear. Also, to say I know American Sign Language is a stretch. I know like I know the alphabet and like a few words. But just because you know sign language doesn't mean that you can't hear or that you don't think about words similarly to how other people do. He picked a weird time to jump in and start fighting. I think he can handle ghouls. Ghouls aren't even hard. Yeah, Kevin, welcome to the stream. It's good to have you. How's your day today? Do you have any questions for your boy today? Any discussion topics you'd like to talk about on the stream? Kevin said, hello, Jet. Make sure to not breathe in the engine. Lol. Let's see, I have one more kill I need to complete. Some ranger in a tower. Nani says he feels like he's Goku. I don't like that Jaden Smith song. I feel like it could have had some bars, but instead it was quite disappointing. Holly said, why do people constantly return to the refrigerator with hopes that something new to eat will have materialized? I don't think that's what people do. I believe people are aware of what they have in the fridge. Maybe kids do that. I don't know. As an adult who owns a refrigerator, that is not what I hope for when I go to refrigerators. Kevin said jet engine jokes in 2019. Am I right? And Holly said, I do it. Why? Does someone else do your grocery shopping? That's the only way I could see that making any sense. If you buy your own groceries, you should just know. Holly said, when I'm gaming and I want something good, I don't see how the food would just materialize there. Then Kevin said, I do it though, and I'm not a kid. Why would you go to your fridge hoping new food would be there? And then Holly says that his girlfriend buys the food. Well, then I guess you're assuming that your girlfriend bought some new stuff and that new stuff's in the fridge. Otherwise, that doesn't make any sense to do. Kevin says that he lives with his parents. Well, that also makes sense. As someone who buys his own groceries, I don't go to the fridge just expecting new food to materialize. I know I gotta buy that shit. Holly said, "Why is there no pine or apple in pineapple?" Pineapple is simply a name. Just because a name has roots from two different things doesn't mean that it has to actually fit within those two things. Yo, Kiki, welcome to the stream. It's good to have you. How's your day today? Do you have any questions for your boy today? Any discussion topics you'd like to talk about on the stream? A lot of these niggas are dead already. Holly said, "Why do we sing Rockabye Baby?" Nigga, nope. Nope. No, you can have that. That's a whole ass Caragor. Okay. Shit. Let's see. Why do we sing Rockabye Baby to our little ones to sleep when the song is about putting your baby in a tree and letting the wind and then it cut off the rest of what you were gonna say. Kevin said, "Why isn't there in carrots but seeds in oranges?" He said, "What's the true question?" I don't even know what you're asking. Then Kiki said, "Did you ever play God of War?" I did not. Holly said it's pretty good. Huh, you can drain Caragors to death. And then Kevin said that was a joke question, Jet. Understood. Sorry if I don't sound too jovial. It's just kind of late, so I am getting a little tired. Holly said you need a question time with Nick Discord. I don't really fuck with Discord. I use Amino. Also, still accepting submissions of fan art and fan fiction. Feel free to send in any fan art or fan fiction featuring your boy as the main piece of the art or main character of the fan fiction. Fan fictions must be 200 words or less. Please feel free to submit them to our Amino. Fan art submissions can be of any or all styles you want, as long as it's something appropriate so that I can share it on YouTube. Kevin said, I don't blame you for not using Discord anymore. If it wasn't for awesome servers on there and friends, I wouldn't be using that spyware. Great. This is a very sorry excuse for a stronghold. What is the stronghold even protecting? Shit. Hold on. You're making a big ruckus over nothing. Holly said fanfiction of Nick. Nick was eating a sandwich while gaming. He ate the sandwich and then he went to the fridge, but there was no good food, so. And there was a magic pony called Bob. I think whatever you said after so probably made the magic pony called Bob thing connect better. Kevin said, Holly said it cut out. Then Kevin said also if any more plays Fortnite in the Epic Game Store, that's spyware as well. Holly said so G went back to his game, then went to the fridge, and then there was the magic pony part. So game, fridge, magic pony. Actually, it was very easy to kill that nigga. Let's see. Kevin said, I meant anyone, anyone ops. Oh, he said, I meant anyone oops. Then Holly said, and the magic pony ate him, and then he was called Not So Hungry Bob. Holly said, and Nick was in a magic pony's stomach, so he was happy. The end. Yo, are they fighting that one nigga? It's really weird to have, like, men supporting me. Holly said, I think that deserves mod. A nope. I appreciate it though. The fan fiction. Holly said, I'm a truly talented writer. It was interesting to say the least. Holly said next fan fiction. Kevin said, "Are you gonna play the vampire game when it comes out, Nick?" What vampire game? Defend the grog cart. Holly said Nick had a wife called Woman. Used charge shots to take out the archer. Yo, nigga, step one. Where the fuck are the archers at? You can eat this fat ass dick. Nigga, where those archers at though? Nigga, get the fuck off my cart. You stupid hoe ass bitch. And we lost. Thank you. Yikes. Holly said Nick had a wife called Woman. She was a woman and Nick was a man. This means, in this story, Nick was not gay. The end. Oh shit, sorry, I wasn't paying attention. Kevin said Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines. Holly said, but this is a fan fiction, and fan fictions are always messed up. Something about people being gay. Not true. They're not saying that there aren't gay fan fictions, just they don't always have to be messed up, nor do people always have to be gay in them. Also, why the fuck didn't I shoot the... Why aren't I shooting the arrow? Damn it. Do I need to, like... Also, feel free to spice up the fan fictions by giving them, like, different themes. Like, X-Men fan fiction starring your boy as the main character. Green Lantern fan fiction starring your boy as the main character. Batman fan fiction starring your boy as the main character. Naruto fan fiction. Dragon Ball. The cart was always just being pulled by two niggas? What? Damn, hold on. I don't know which is better, to try and deal with the archers or to push this fucking cart. Okay. Push it. Push that bitch. They just have perfect aim and they will always hit and fuck up the cart. So you have to kill them. Cool. Retry. Holly said Nick was a woman. He was part of the X-Men. He got kicked out because he failed the beep test. The end. What the fuck is the beep test? Holly said it's a running thing when the beeps get faster. Do you have to run at the pace of the beeps? I just don't understand. I've never heard of that. Okay. Fuck these stupid ass Oryx. Fuck these stupid head ass Oryx. Pick up all these elf shots on the ground. Fuck these stupid ass Oryx. Pick up another elf shot off some other shit. Fuck these stupid ass Oryx. I don't know how many times I've done this fucking mission now. Fuck these stupid ass Oryx. Pick up some more elf shot in case you need it. Push the fucking cart by yourself. You gotta be the nigga who pushes the cart now. Holly said Nick was magic. He could shoot lasers out his eyes. Then he couldn't. The end. Powers were temporary. Feel free to structure your fan fictions by introducing conflicts, then having me have to solve these conflicts. Fuck me. Fuck me. They keep having the orcs come back. Fuck me. This is an example of a conflict. Fuck, I'm not trying to grab this stupid nigga. Give me the shot so I can kill him. Stop shooting up the fucking cart. The cart only has so much health. Where's the next nigga? Where is he at? Fuck him. Fuck him. Holly said Nick had a conflict with his wife. Then he said sorry. Then they had a good time. The end. Feel free to have your stories have conflicts. Then have me have to figure them out. But then have that me figuring them out actually be a struggle. Like, feel free to make it hard for me to figure it out. But in the end, I end up figuring it out. Oh shit, that's what we were trying to do? Oh, fuck me, man. I didn't know that was the goal of that cart of explosives. I like how Holly put in like parenthesis, Nick struggled to figure this conflict out. Holly. And then Holly said, and then he died. F. Holly, could you explain, like, write a fan fiction? How do I defeat the Grinch? Like the Grinch who's trying to like steal Christmas. How do I struggle to like stop the Grinch? And then how do I end up succeeding? Like, feel free to explain how. The how you get past the struggle and how you overcome the conflict are also pretty important. Two two four. That's my lucky number. Used it in a story once when I was younger. Hey, can you feel the thunder? Holly said Nick likes presents, but the Grinch doesn't like Nick getting presents. Nick is angry at this. Okay, so far so good. The conflict has been presented. Holly said Nick is so angry he puts hours into a plan to kill the Grinch. So far, so good. This actually has like legitimate structure. That was like a solid chapter 1, chapter 2 setup right there. Holly said he ends up with an elaborate, complicated plan. Now I'm curious to see what the payoff is since it's like an elaborate, complicated plan. Like, I'm curious what that plan will be and how well I'd be able to actually execute said plan. Holly said he starts by walking out the door, bumping into the Grinch. The Grinch is so surprised he dies. The end. That had some promise. That could have definitely gone somewhere. Ow, he hit the fuck out of rat bag. Holly said fine. Nick is so surprised he dies. Yo. Real shit's happening. Holly said Nick comes alive again, ready to kill the Grinch. Dad said, I thought you were asleep on here. Heh you were frozen. Oh, I was? Oh, my bad, Dad. Dad, I'm currently in a big fight in a Lord of the Rings game. I'm trying to jump over the... Oh, you can't jump on him. That's what I was trying to test. Cool. Good to know. Oh, got hit in my back. No, I assure you I can do better. Oh, hey, look how I cleaved into your shoulder. Wow, and look at his health bar. That is quite obnoxious. We're gonna have to cut into that. Okay, ooh. And starting to cycle over. Kevin said, wow. Ooh, that's not what Kevin said. Sorry, try not to die. Ouch, what happened? He ruined my kill streak, that's what happened. Ouch, what? He's immune to the... Then what is he doing? That's very confusing. Kevin said, well, Whip, my browser crashed, so I don't know if you saw the last thing I wrote or not. What was the last thing you wrote? Didn't want to gut him. Definitely gutted the wrong person. Okay. Not trying to jump on you, sir. My apologies. I just jumped on you twice, sir. Again, not my intention. Ouch. Sorry, he hit the ghost out of me. Feeling like I'm Danny Phantom on a weird day. Ouch. Don't know why I didn't counter that. I'll be honest. Just slayed another guy I didn't want to. Problem with the instant kill system. Okay, hurt him, hurt him, hurt him, hurt him, hurt him. Hate it when he just counters everything you do, so nothing you do matters. Yes, cleaved into him again, that's good. Ouch, if you die, Jet, I'm gonna be very disappointed in you. Didn't want to do that. Please. What was that? The fuck just happened? Hit him! Okay, I'm so close. I'm so close to just doing what needs to be done. Ah, you messed that up, Jet. You could have gotten the ass. Oh, we are very close to just killing him. Don't miss a single counter opportunity. He's like one away. Okay. You killed my family. Now you perish. Holly said Nick gets a mouse. He shoves it into the Grinch's mouth. The Grinch eats it and says thank you. He is now good. What? Kevin said, oh, Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines 2 only comes out Q1 of 2020. Oh, so not soon at all. Never mind then. Then Holly said, why are you streaming two things? I have a vlog stream that I'm doing. Dad said, get some rest sometime. True, I should. He said, are you an elf or an orc or a dwarf or a hobbit or a human? Half human, half ghost. It's complicated. Holly said, hi. Dad says, is this multiplayer? Nope. Then Holly said, wow. Who? Oh, of my misfortune. I almost said Miss Martian. Kevin said, because one isn't Jet, it's his clone. Holly then said, behind you. Just white walls. Right as it seemed like his story was coming to a close, really. It was only just the beginning. Holly said, white walls with old men. And watching you. Dad said, rest is important for health and well-being. I wish I was asleep right now. When it comes to abilities, I should probably be going to bed. You're not wrong. How many main missions do I need to get before I can brand a soldier? Branded enemies will automatic We fight by your side during combat. But I don't have my brand. My incredible brand. No, where's my brand? Oh, Lisa, I'll be back. I'm tired. Kevin said, how's that role-playing game going yet? Is your character and its clone power still alive? Or did that roleplay end because death? Don't remember. Oh, Kevin, you're talking about Luft, which is the RPG that Eric made. Also, Dad said he's going by. Have a great night, Dad. Uh, the reason why we haven't played Luft in a while is because everybody's been busy with finals. Um, I am gonna end the stream for now. I feel like I've made a lot of progress. I would like to thank you all for watching. If you like this video, make sure to smash that like button, favorite, comment, subscribe, and ding ding ding, ring that notification bell to be notified whenever we do these live streams. As your host, your friend, your boy, Jet Black, the one and only. Logging out. I want to look at my health bar now that's bigger. Peace. And now I'm gonna set up the fan poll stream. Have a great night, guys, and thank you for tuning in.